want to get off. So you weren't an alpha around your brother, but do you consider yourself an alpha male outside of your brother?
Ooh.
So you're in the locker room. We know you didn't like. I know you didn't like Bam Bigelow, right? For 1,000,001 reasons. Did you tell him? Were you the alpha around him and say, "I don't like you. This is what I think of you," or were you just like?
Or would Randy be the type more likely to walk up and go, "You're a punk"?
Randy would do that more than me. But did I tell you the story of the what happened in the? I can't remember the locker room, but Bam claimed that he was late because he received sexual oral favors from what he called an arena rat. I don't call them that. That is not a nice thing to say about anybody. I call them women who are nice enough to pleasure you.
God.
You know,
You turned them into a Hallmark card. Go on.
no, really.
Yeah,
You know, I feel gratitude for this.
Well, I would too if I were you. Go
You
on.
know, back when I was in high school, an oversensitive boy with a bad complexion, I didn't know that I would get into a wrestling business where I could say, "I'll take you, and everybody can go home." You know, I mean, that's like I went from very big.
Thank you, God.
I went from supply to demand.
Right.
You know,
that's nice.
So
Was it like every night?
What was that like, by the way, the first time?
well, let me just go back to Bam Bam.
All right.
Okay.
He comes in the locker room, and the wrestler, and by that time nobody liked him. Okay, he comes in and says,
How would he have an arena, whatever you called it anyway, Bam Bam?
"What's that?
Ugh.
An
What
arena
kind of
rat?"
rat would want to hang out with
Because
Bam Bam?
people like famous people.
Bam Bam?
He says, "The reason I was late is I was getting a blowjob from an arena rat." And I said, "Did you keep the receipt?"
Oh. Hello.
I'm selling for the camera. See?
Nice.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he says, "What do you?" And everybody starts laughing at him.
Right.
He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, Bam Bam, you are a very ugly man. And the only way I can fathom that a woman would disgrace herself to pleasure you is that you gave her a hell of a lot of money." Wow. Now,
Those fighting words.
That
Yeah, he said-
that's like I
So
want.
he is
Those
the
are,
alpha male.
That's like I want
Absolutely.
to fight you. Words.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, then he bowed up at me.
Oh.
And I said,
How could you tell? He's so round.
and I said, "Say goodbye to your patella, motherfucker."
Interesting.
And
how you
what's
just
your
back
patella?
away?
Is the knee.
Yeah. You
That's
just
what
back
I do to
away.
fat guys. Kick him in the knee.
Wait, I'm going to make
My
a
knees
note
are
of
under
that.
the table.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Kick in knee.
And then you follow up with a barrage of.
So what was his
Quickness.
response to you
Front
when you
face
said
lock
that to
after
him?
that.
What's that?
What was his-
Well, the wrestlers were laughing at him. You know, and but you know who could do that better than any wrestler ever in the Battle of Wits?
Billy Jack Haynes.
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh, nice.
I knew better than to when Bobby the Brain Heenan would
I
laugh
knew
at me.
better.
I just laughed at myself, because if I were to even try to say something, he would
Buried.
chop me up like a Vegematic. And oh my God, I got to say something nice about Bobby Heenan. Is it okay?
Why, certainly.
Yeah.
When they made me the genius, I felt kind of guilty that I was stealing his gimmick as the brain. It's a little close, genius brain, a little close, a little close.
Okay, you see.
But he wasn't managing at the time. He was broadcast journalism. So I went up to Bobby Heenan. You know, what a man. I love him. He said, I don't want to get emotional. He's not with us anymore. But I said, Bobby, they're going to make me the genius. Give me a break as a heel. I said, but I feel not too good about it because you're the brain. If I'm the genius, that's a little bit of copyright infringement. So I'm asking you permission. Would you mind if I was the genius? He says, Lanny, first of all, thank you for asking. Secondly, if I had 22-inch arms, I wouldn't be the brain, I'd be the arms. He says, and thirdly, I am so glad that you're finally getting a break here.